Hello, and welcome back to another video. I'm ZpprSprk, and you're watching my barely modded Factory Tech Let's Play series. Now this episode, I wanted to start using some of these energy cores, and the first thing I wanted to do was this Terraneous extractor. Now in my Modern Skyblock 3 playthrough, I made this and dropped it down near the void, because this is Skyblock, and so it's void world. I don't really have void here, but I do have the bedrock, and that is, the more standard. Oh, I guess I should have gone through the little passageway here. I mean, that's the more standard way of doing it, is down here near the bedrock itself. And I see diamonds. I never saw those diamonds before. Now I want diamonds. So yeah, I've got all the bedrock here from the whatever, can't remember what that machine is called. Some miner machine. Oh, could have enchanted that. Oh, 4 diamonds. Yeah, we could set it down here next to the bedrock and see what we can get out of it. I mean, I could set up some sort of, conveyor belt system to lift the items up, or, I mean, just regular, like, vanilla item elevators too would work, but, oh, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm not exactly pressing for resources right now. Most of what I need I was able to get from those ore chunks that we've got upstairs, and but anyways, I wanted to check this out, see how it worked in this environment, and so yeah, let's go craft it. I should have everything ready to go in my inventory. Alright, so that is extracts ores from below the bedrock. Alright, so if we hop down there, can't remember what all it takes. I think it takes some cores, I'm not sure. Trying to get down a little faster. Alright, so let's plop it here. It does take cores, and it takes those circuits. What are those ones? I think type 1. Pattern 1, yeah, okay. So cores, pattern, drill, lenses. Okay, yeah, easy enough. So let me gather those materials and I'll be back. Okay, I think I have this set up. I mean, I'll show you how I've got it. I hop over on top of it. Yeah, okay. So I've got the part input set to the backside here with the hopper and the crate. I've got these kind of all topped off. I don't have any extras. And then this is just to gather the parts, and the arrows here, I think that this comes here. I don't remember if it needs to be, like, I can't remember if it pops out the top or the side or just what, so figured we would put the chest here just in case it can auto insert into an inventory. If not, then it's just gonna pop out the top because there's no like inventory or anything inside of it. So just throw the core in and see how it goes, I guess. Oh, there we go. It does pop out the top. Okay, so is it redstone signal? Can I like turn it off? No. Okay. Well, let's see. Is this... No. Alright, so I will need some sort of conveyor belt or whatever those inserter things are. Yeah, so let me grab one of those and I'll be right back. Alright, I've got conveyors on top. I tried putting the insertion hatch just directly on top. It didn't seem to work, but if you got the rollers, I guess not conveyors, the rollers on top, transporting it over into the hatch, then it fills up the chest automatically. The planks I was just using as a, you know, something to put the fell down. Yeah, something to put the rollers on when I, yeah. So, as far as the part usage, I've gotten almost down here. It's used a drill bit already and a pattern already. We got the drill bit back. It's almost down all the core usage. And so here's what we've got out of it so far. Keeping in mind that we do have the configs changed to be 10 times the minimum usage on all the parts. And so, you know, the default settings, you could expect to see a 10th of this stuff. So, and if I remember in the Modern Skyblock 3, it did seem like it wasn't worth it to set all this up for the, I mean, this would be 1.5, just over 1, just over 2, maybe 1, probably one of those two. Yeah, 3, yeah, so, I mean, the handful of ores that you would get just didn't seem worthwhile. This might be slightly too much, but so I don't know exactly where the right, you know, ratios would be. We do get the depleted core. We can put that back into a shell and recharge it. So let's do that. Okay, back to the compression chamber with the energite. The first thing we need to do is actually turn it back into the prepared shell. And then this will put it, will make it unprimed with 1% charge. So now we hop over, well, hop we could run over here. Looks like we should be good there. So just watch this. When it gets up to 79 or 81, because it goes by 2, you can't pull it out at 80 exactly. And there, 81. Alright, we'll plop it on. Actually, let's put this on first. There we go. Fairly easy to charge back up. Oh, it's nighttime. Let me sleep first. Alright, back down the ladder. Going down the ladder is so much faster. Okay. So, yep, throw the core back in. And then it should start spitting out the ores again. Yep, there we go. So, yeah, so like I said, this is likely 10% of what you would expect on the default configs, or 10 times as much. As far as balance, like, once you get to this point, creating the cores isn't that bad. I mean, assuming you set it up properly. And it's a bit more difficult to automate the cores, but if I had, you know, say 5 shells prepared, I could have all 5 of them, you know, charged back up and stabilized without too much trouble. So I don't know. I don't know about the rates of this. I would say, you know, that where it's at the, you know, 10 times is too much. Maybe 3 or 4x. I don't know. But definitely what the default one is, it does seem like not quite enough for the trouble. Although if I'm comparing it to like the environmental tech void ore miner, like the early rates, the early versions of the void ore miner from environmental tech, it has roughly, this might be a bit faster, so like maybe tier 2 void ore miner. And then I don't know if you can configure what ores come out of it, or it's just what generates in the world and the same, you know, percentages that it generates. That's what I would, you know, figure it is. Yeah, so let's look, let's see, what is the next thing? Thank you, Mr. Donkey. Alright, so let's see, we did this one. The mob disruptor would be interesting to deal with. The negative ion disperser. Okay. I think I actually want to try this one. This is one that I did not get to in the Modern Skyblock 3. So let's get this put together. Obsidian, pattern 2, core, and monster dust. Got that. The monster dust is in here. Oh, where's my dust? Is it all out here, turning into energite? Yeah. Okay. So we just need another core. We gotta let's see, unprimed core, prepared shell, gotta get the vessel. Okay, yeah, all right, so let me get the core put together. Oh, I might make like a handful of them. So yeah, I'll be back when I've got more cores. Okay, so I got I think it was 7 more cores made, so I can make this now. The biosynthesis unit, like it says, clones and spawns mobs, so we are going to do that. And we want a special place to put these ones, if I remember, and we can look in the blueprint guide about that. So machine info, biosynthesis unit. There we go. Unable to fully duplicate the mob spawners found in the dungeons, it comes close. Given parts and a sample to clone from, which can produce a steady supply from which they are dropped directly under it. Okay. Now does it say it spawns the mob? Unable to fully duplicate the mob spawners. Okay, well we can play around with it, I guess. I'm going to get some glass just in case it does actually spawn the mob on top. Well, I guess I had some already. So let's do... Actually, let's put this here. Let's put it on top of the torch because it says we'll drop them underneath. And then let's, in case it does spawn the mob on top, I want to contain it. Okay, so looks like more cores, which we have. We're going to put one in at a time. Batteries, motors, and I believe that's the pattern 1. So let me get these things put together. Yeah, let's do a zombie to start. I think we just throw that in here. Yeah. So let me gather these together. Actually, most of those I should, because I've got these right here. These are here, I guess. That and motors there. Okay, there's none there. I need them here. There's one, I suppose. This is not being used at the moment, so I'll take them for the demonstration. Oh! Okay, it puts the zombies underneath it instead of on top. Okay, yeah, there is, where's my little things? These things. This can do it. Well, there we go. Didn't need all this on top. Is that silk touch any of this? No. Alright. Yeah, drops the mobs underneath. So, not the best location for it. But, yeah, that was pretty neat. Oh, wait, hello there. Oh, poor zombies. There, now you won't be burning. Actually, here, let's put... Oh, it teleports out. I was wondering if it would, or if it would stay put. Let's see. I'm inside. Come on. Alright, so if we were able to kill the Endermen without them teleporting, which you could probably do from fall damage. Yeah, if we move that over here, they would fall all the way down, take fall damage down there. I like this actually. This is pretty good. So if we do like any sort of mob? Doesn't want to work with a rabbit hide. I mean, I'm sure I could get a creeper. Yeah. Maybe it needs to be the foot. Yeah, I think it's hostile mobs only. Slime. That'd be interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure we get skeletons and everything else too. I don't know what it would be for witches. Maybe redstone? For a stick? I mean, a stick is probably more likely for the witch, since that's their, magic wand. Although I wonder if you can actually get witches. Yeah, not seeing them. But that didn't use much of that. It uses quite a bit of the battery, which I assume we can get the. Let's see if we go here. Yeah, we can put them energite and then they last longer, I guess. Yeah. Well, that's pretty neat. Huh. Anyways, be right back. Well, that is going to be it for today. So we did get the Terraneous extractor, as I'm munching on my fish. We got the Terraneous extractor crafted, and it got us a good decent size handful of ores. Like I said, the 10x balancing on that probably was over, more than, kind of, it's probably, well, overbalanced, I guess. No, that's not really a thing. Too much. Yeah, that's probably the easier term for it. Too much. So yeah, it was probably a bit too much, and the biosynthesis unit here, right behind me, seems to work really well. I am almost surprised that it doesn't take the item for every mob that it spawns. It can do a handful of them before. So I don't know what that means as far as automating things. It might have just a % chance of using it. But if it counts, 5 times and then uses it, you probably could hook up, well, assuming a hopper will pull from it, which might not. You probably hook up like a loop so that it keeps recycling the item, so it's not actually ever running out. But easy way to balance that, and I didn't test this. This is me off the top of my head thinking of things. Yeah, there are ways to get around that as far as patching the mod or whatever. But again, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you did like this episode. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.